if you are working in real time now, you definitely need a Python library or a Java library or a Scala library, whatever the environment which you are working, you will be requiring that one. So in order to get install few libraries which you really need, you can install from this one. See, install new will show you like what is it from where you want to install. Let me say if it is from the file path. See the library tag here, what it has given jar. It means that it is with respect to Java and Python package wheel file. See when you say .jar is for Java, .whl wheel for Python. So this is how you can select the file path from where you want to take, and you need to give the file path and you need to install it. So this is how you can do it. We have seen all the things like event log and mainly all the things with respect to all the jobs we have discussed on Spark UI, right? In Spark UI, we have seen many jobs have been scheduled and stages of each job, how it has done, and storage, environment, executors, everything. But today also I will show you little bit on this one. Like if we are executing big queries, how many stages, how many jobs it will have, how many stages inside the jobs will in each job will be there. Everything we will discuss today also. Okay. Like any one of the example will pick up and we will be doing that one. Driver logs and Spark Compute UI Master. This is same as Spark UI, but this will get opened in a new tab and it will give you the complete details in new tab. That is the only difference. Okay. So whenever you work with Databricks community version, you will be having only few only because you don't have the updated subscription. Okay. But in real time, when you work on Azure Databricks, you will be having machine learning and also SQL and what all it is required, it will be present here. But since you are using community version with very, for the subscription, they have provided only these. Okay. So then to tell you more about SQL, I hope you all are comfortable, right? So just like in data frames, what we have discussed, how to create the data frames, how to manipulate the data frames, how to apply the filter on data frames, join conditions, aggregate functions, window functions. Those all we have discussed in data frames, right? In RDD also we have discussed the same things. So, but in RDD we don't have window functions, but we have the things in data frames, correct? So now in SQL also we'll be having the same things. Like we have discussed how to create. How to create the data frames and how to create. Sorry, in SQL also we are going to discuss about how to create a table database, and we have discussed how we can alter them and all. So now going forward, we will be now discussing about today on the to do something. We need to have one database and all, right? See, we have created database and tables. This is all similar to your what SQL queries. I mean, when you write percentage SQL, no, whatever the queries you have learned in your SQL, it will be the same only. There will be no syntax differences, but only the thumb rule is that we don't have constraints here. Like primary key, foreign key, we don't have them. We only have few things, that is not null and check. Only those two constraints we have. We have discussed about that one, right? And also drop column is not supported for the delta table. This one we have discussed, right? So this is what we have discussed. But see, uh, in the sorry, 1 minute. In the catalog section, if you see the database tables, everyone, if you don't create any notebook or a cluster, in the meantime, you can create one. by the time I am explaining you the older things. Okay. So see, I don't have the database which I have created on the other day. It has been deleted. Correct. For every one of you might be it might have deleted. Because what happened means we the cluster is getting terminated, right? The cluster has been terminated, and it so all the things which we have done has been erased. But remember one thing: when you go to dbfs na, here under user, you have a folder called hive metastore data warehouse. See here, uh, Databricks training DB I have, and employee DB I have. So inside this one I have uh, these all. Okay, but see,
connect చేసుకోలేదు
this,
community
anyone having any doubts? No, right? So see, these all are the logs we for which we have created. But the thing is, since this is the community edition, they will give us very less memory, less computation power. Everything will be less. So that is the reason why these databases are getting deleted. But in general, when you create something in Azure Databricks, it will never get deleted. And also the cluster, once you have created it, it will be inactive after 1.5 after the specified time you have mentioned. By the time you are creating the cluster, so let's say after 2 hours it will be in inactive state. But whenever you want to write, whenever you want to execute something, you can start the cluster and you can use the things. And there is no such thing that the databases and the tables inside that one will get erased. There is no such thing in real time. But since we are using the Databricks Community Edition, this is happening only here, but not in real time. Okay, remember this thing. Since it is a very sample data we have discussed, that's fine, I believe. Okay, or else what I can do is I'll attach a cluster and I'll run all, so that what it will do means it will run one after the other, everything. And okay, let me delete this and run all. Because if there is any one error, then definitely the other commands will get skipped. This is the usual thing which happens. Okay, so okay, let it be. But till here it might have got created. Okay, so today, before going to the next things, what we have discussed about creating, deleting, creating database, creating tables, deleting database and deleting tables, and truncate, alter, and we have discussed DL, DQL, and DML things, right? So now we'll be going forward with the aggregate functions. You already know all of them, but just for a quick reference, I'll go through it very quickly so that everyone will be comfortable on that one. In SQL also, how we are doing it. In data frames, we have seen all those in a different manner, like df dot select of column of select off, and we have given the column names which are required in double quotes, or in double quotes we have given star to select all. So the syntax with respect to the data frames and the SQL are bit different. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm reiterating the things for aggregate functions, window functions, and inbuilt also we have so many like substring concat, everything we have. Okay, so for that one I'm just reiterating the things. So to do something now I need some table or some table, right? Oh, let me do one thing. Let me go to Let me copy this and paste it here. See, I'm just creating a data frame only. But the thing is, from this data frame, I'm going to create a table, which I'll be using further. Okay. MPDF dot create. See, if I write CRE, I got create or replace temp view of. And this is employee table. Na? This will create a temporary view for me. Okay, now this temporary view has been created. Now let me check. Okay. Hmm. See now the table I could see as like this. So I'll be utilizing this one and I will be going forward in this session. Okay. So here we have employee ID, employee name, manager ID, department ID, gender and salary. Correct. So let me add one more column for this one, which is a email ID for the employee table. Okay. How we can add a column? Let me give a magic parameter and select star from employee, start, comma. See, we need whenever we are required to create a new column in DF, how we have created with new column of. So with column of with that particular function we have done right, but here there is no such things. We can directly create. But see, how you can create a mm, what? How you can create a mail ID with respect to the employee name? It actually it should be like smith at the rate databricks.com and king at the rate databricks.com. So in order to combine at the rate databricks.com and this employee name, which function we are going to use? Can anyone tell me? This is the same thing you have or you might have used in your SQL. I'm just asking how you can combine both the things, the employee name and the other string, whatever it is. How we can do this with respect to strings. Anyone in the class? No problem. I'll tell you. See, I will be using the concatenate one. Okay. So concat of what? EMP name. Concat of EMP name and the other one is a string, right? At the rate databricks.com. I'm using this domain, okay? So let me concatenate. But the thing is, in your email ID, every letter should be in small letter only. But here it is one first letter is in uppercase, right? So what I will do means I will add lower at the beginning so that whatever you have concatenated, everything will be coming as a lowercase letter only. So this will work, right? Concatenate. Okay. I'm just executing this one. Let me give a name as mail ID. Mail ID, okay. Let me execute this and show you. Hmm. So mail ID, I got it as Smith@Databricks, King@Databricks.com. So everything, whatever I have expected, it is the same thing. Okay. Now that we are in this one, so let me do some filtering on this data, like how we can. So filtering, when you say filtering, what you do, writing the conditions, right? So let's start from employee, where gender equal to M. Okay. And salary greater than 3,000. So I'm filtering the data with respect to the gender M and whose salary is greater than 3,000. Let me check on few things. Okay. See, this is in from this table, all the male employees we got it, and also we got the thing like whose salary is greater than 3,000. So these are the basic the filtering functions I'm applying. But then if you go beyond this, I mean, when you work in with the larger data sets, you will be having more. Little bit more of what filtering conditions and all will be there. Okay, so we have discussed about this one, and let me do one thing. We shall create a aggregate functions, like I will be explaining you aggregate functions on this one, and let me take a real-time data, okay, and do that one. So aggregate functions, how we can do all the aggregate functions, average of salary, comma, sum of salary, minimum value of salary, and maximum value of salary. Everything we have taken from employee, and let me also have count of values. Okay, count of PMP ID. Okay. So PMP ID. It will give you all the average of the salaries, this one, sum of the salaries, this minimum value, maximum value, and the employee ID. Count of employee IDs, how many we have. Okay, so we have discussed on this one. I will also give you one example of window functions, and then I'll move ahead. Okay, so window functions. Aggregate functions we have discussed. See, here you could see the Python. This Python is for whole notebook. If you switch to SQL, each and every cell will be executed in SQL only. I am switching it. See, changing the default language may render cells without percentage Python declaration invalid. So this will override. It is saying, let me not do this. But whenever see here in this data frame, this is the Python one, right? It will not work. So let me not do that. But whenever we really require only SQL, you can select the languages as SQL, and then you can go ahead. And with respect to the cell, if you want to change, you can click here and you can change it here. Okay. Now I will explain you one window function. Okay, I'll be giving the rank according to their salary. Uh, so select star, comma, rank of over. See, whenever we give rank, what we need to do, first we need to partition and then order, right? Partition by cell. no, wait. Here we have data with respect to manager ID, department ID, gender, and salary. Correct. So we can partition the data either with respect to the department ID or manager ID or gender. So these are the things which we have in our bucket. So let me go with the gender or department ID. Okay. Let me go with the department ID. D should be in capital letter. Okay. And now order. No, there should not be any comma. And order by. Now order by salary I'm giving as rank from employee. Okay. Let me check what it has given me. So this is based on the department ID. I got it. So 10, 10, 10. What are all I have? We got it right. So 4,000 and 4,000. Both are 4,000. That's why I got 1 and 1. And this is as 3. And for department 20, 3,000 as 1, 4,700 as 2. And for 40, it is 7,000, only 1. So, and this also only 1. So this is how it is. So the same thing you can work on the row number and dense rank also. So can anyone tell me what is the difference between dense rank and rank, which we have already discussed in data frames? I mean, things are same, but the way you write in data frames and the SQL will be different. That's all. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between rank and dense rank?
In dense rank, when there are match rows, it doesn't skip the rank. It gives it sequential.
Correct. For rank, it will get skipped, right? So what he has said is for rank, the numbers will get skipped, but in dense rank, the numbers will not get skipped. So what you said is correct. 474. Here 1 and 3. So 2 has been skipped because 1 has been repeated once. So this is what he said. So for rank, it is like this. But when you use dense rank, you will get 1 and 1, and here it will be 2. So it will be like that. But when you use the row number, it will be like 1, 2, 3 only, irrespective of what, I mean, identical salaries also, it will be as 1, 2, 3 only. So this is how it is. Okay, so we have discussed on all these, right, with this data set. Let me go with dbutils.c. Today we'll be discussing about this also, dbutils also. What is dbutils and why it is used and what is the use case of this one in our real time? Everything we'll be discussing today, okay? So for now, I'm going forward because I need to explain you few things. I'm just, okay. dbutils.fs. FS means file system. LS means list. Okay. I'm giving only slash. What it will do, it is a root directory. Display of. If I write it here in a display, I'll be getting in a table format. So it will be easy for me, no? That's why. So inside the Databricks datasets, we have many, right? So I have given you assignment on COVID dataset. By the way, how many have you completed the assignment? I could see in group only 6 members have completed this one. If you are facing any issues with the questions or you didn't get time, something like that, let me know. See, when you don't understand the things, let me know. But when you don't get the time, it's nothing from my end what I can do for you. It's about you only. But see, Whenever you practice the things, then only you will remember. Then only it will be helpful for you at the interview time. Each and everything what I have given you will definitely give you what I have discussed in past sessions. For each and everything, I have prepared like question and in a assignment I have given you. So try to. Those are easy questions only. I have not given any hard things. But only thing is we discussed on RDDs and data frames, right? So that's why I have given questions with respect to RDD and data frames. You need to work with respect to the same only, like RDD and data frames only. You should not enter into the SQL. Okay. By this weekend, I will be giving you assignment on SQL. Don't worry. But try to do it in data frames only. Okay, then only it will be helpful for you. While working with data frames, you will be having pandas also as a library. But why we haven't discussed that in our class means we are our target is Azure Databricks with data engineering. So in data engineering, we will not be using pandas. So that's why it was not discussed. But in general, it is there. Many of you might have worked from data science AI, all of you, those who have completed your all 3 years in that one, you might have already know about NumPy, Pandas, everything, right? So all those things can also be used in this Databricks. Okay. So let me not discuss on those things. Let me go to today's class. So let me pick one of them. Okay. Okay, I'm choosing this one, Wikipedia datasets. Okay, this out of all. Hmm. See, inside this one, we have these many. So, see, page views, page counts, click stream. This is the real time data. Actually, when in project actually when we work, when you are getting the data with respect to, see, this is in real time I'm explaining you. See, this is the database, right? So here you have so many apps here, correct? Microsoft store everything. So in this Microsoft store, if you go, you have many apps, correct? So everything, when you open like this, everything will get tracked in such a way that, I mean, now that you are in a home page, what has been displayed to you will can also be known to the other person who is working behind the scenes. Means, as a data engineer, when you work on this one, you will be getting the ID only. You will not get the name of the person who is sitting here, but yeah, you will definitely get an ID of each and every person. And see what I could see Call of Duty. So this particular thing and Microsoft Copilot, everything, this one, and what are top 3 apps have been displayed. So what have been displayed here, everything will be will come into one database, and behind the scenes you to know how this processing has been completed, everything will be in encrypted data. Those encrypted data will come and you need to process using event hubs, everything. See, each and every minute, each and every second, millions of people open this one to download something. In Microsoft is 365 or Teams or Zoom or iCloud, whatever it is. We have many. So click stream, what it meant means when you click something that has been tracked. So that is what the click stream is. Page counts, how many pages I have went through. Page views, how many pages I have viewed. So actually in real time you will be having the similar kind of things, okay, but until you work on it you will definitely don't understand. So let me not go into that one now, but for now let me take the clickstream one to show you few things, okay. Okay, raw uncompressed, I'm showing you now. Okay. So if you see here, if I expand this, see, this is a TSV file. In real time, you will be also working on this TSV file also, along with CSV file. But see, you know how to read the data from CSV. How we usually do it, spark.read.csv off, and we will be giving the name, like whatever the path we have taken that path and the file name we are using. But here, when we are using this one, this is in TSV format. So TSV is tab separated values. CSV means comma separated values. So how you can read these particular things and how you can work on this one, I will tell you today. Okay. So give me a moment. I'll put my charger and I will continue. Okay. So till now we have seen like how to read the CSV file and what else text file we have seen, right? So now today we will be seeing about the TSV file. Okay. Percentage SQL. So same. Now that I need to read the data from this particular file. Okay. No, it should not be a SQL. Let me create a data frame. df underscore clickstream par dot read dot. So see here, we have options for CSV and JSON and ORC, Parquet and text table. We have only these. For remaining, how you can do? So this is a TSV tab separated one, right? Let me take option off. So what is the one we are going to use here? Delimiter. Okay, so delimiter is a slash T I have taken. And again, now I need to take one more thing, that is header. Header should be also true, right? Now, see, delimiter I have taken as this one, and now I'm reading the same file with respect to CSV. What it will do with respect to CSV, it will apply this option and this option. Now I will copy paste the same thing. Okay. See, I'm not changing the format of this particular one, but yeah, I'm keeping it as the same one. Let me create a temporary view. Okay, stream dot create or this temp view of click stream. Okay, so I'm creating this one now. So I have created a data frame, and with respect to data frame, I have created a temporary view. Now I'm using this one. See, we have more than 10,000 plus rows. That's why here only first 10,000 will be downloaded. But when you want to download all rows and it will be compressed also. Okay. But here when you see, it will show only 1,000 rows. This is the limitation we have in Databricks. Okay. Let me show you what data we have in clickstream. So in clickstream here we have the previous ID, current ID, and end is some value, and previous title and current title. Means how you can correlate means previous ID and previous current ID. Means you will be navigating from one page to another page, right? During that time, the previous one will be like the previous one will be the previous ID and previous title. The current one will be the one which you are looking at now. So that will be having one again the current ID and the current title. Okay. Along with this one, you have one more column called type. So here you have type another other one link. That's what I could see till now. Red link also I could see. So red link and other. So these are the things which we could see today. So in general, in your real time, how you can generally work on this one. Let me show you. Okay. See, when you are in a when you are working on your real time data sets, it is not about the thing that every time you do the development part and you will be deploying the things, but it is also majorly required the analysis part. Analyze the data. So in order to build a product, the product which I meant now is a project. Means any project which you are into, you will be creating few of the things. Let me tell you my project. Okay. So my project will be like in the backend, you will be having the data completely. So we will be taking the data from different sources, and we will be analyzing the data, and we will be processing the data, and again loading the data back to tables, delta tables. Okay. Then after that one, through those delta tables, what it will mm, then product of this one will be a Power BI report. So Power BI report means you will be having all the statistical information about the things, whatever you have. Okay. You will understand all this once you are into real-time projects. Okay. For now, let's not go in depth of everything. So see, with the data which we have now, what we can do, we shall do now. Okay. So I have previous ID, current ID. Let me see how many records actually I have. Okay. See, to execute this particular thing, and it is taking some time rather than the other tables which we have created till now, because this might be huge. See, the number is very big. 2 crores 25 lakhs 9,897. So these many rows we have for the data set which we have considered. Now, today you can tell that you are dealing with a big data. This is big, right? Than what you have learned till now. So ideally, in real time, you will be having data with this particular number only. Like this only, you will be having the data. And the data format also TSV, Parquet. I already explained you, right? So all these will be there. Now we shall do one thing. See here. Um, Let me check how many types are there. Okay. Distinct of types from clickstream. And these are the column name. Okay. What is the column name? Only type. Okay. Okay. So select distinct of type from this particular temporary view. You will be seeing now. Okay. See, Spark job is only one, but inside this one, so many jobs are running and so many stages inside each job is getting triggered. Remember, I have showed you how it will get executed, right? So see, tag visualization, everything you could see now in this one. See, the first stage is scanning the CSV and whole stage Gaussian means file scan and then map partition. We have partitioned the data and exchange. Okay, so this is how the stage 308 has been visualized. So whenever the job is running, you could also check each and everything. If you click on view, you could see what is happening behind the scenes for what you are running. Okay, you can just click on view here. Every time you need something, you no need to go to catalog and you no need to check the things. But for your reference, you if it is like this, you could check. But if it is a complete notebook you are running, then you need to check in a Spark UI only. Okay. So what are the different types we have in clickstream data? Null value, link, other, red link. Okay. So ideally we have three, right? So since the data is huge, let me eliminate where the type is not null. Okay. See, I'm just explaining you these things so that you will be comfortable in SQL. Once a few queries I will be writing and I will be showing you how you can do this just to make you comfortable in SQL, how you can create a temporary views with any files, be it the file be in DBFS or if even if it can be in your database of your Azure Databricks, uh, whatever it is. See, when you are saying about any tables inside the Databricks, it will be like let me show you catalog. In catalog, these are the databases, and what happened means whenever you say something, this is a Hive meta store, you should say. Hive meta store. Inside the Hive meta store, what are the databases you have? What are the tables you have? You will be saying like this one. And you will also refer the tables which you create are called delta tables only. Okay. This is when you work with the Databricks. Okay. Each and every term, what I'm speaking now, be it a Hive meta store or a delta table, how it has come, everything I will explain you in further sessions. Don't worry now. For now, just try to correlate the things, okay? Hive meta store means in interview now, they will not ask you like what have you ever created a database? Have you ever created a tables? They will not ask you like that. They will ask you in Hive Meta Store, how many tables or how many see DBFS and database tables you have, right? In database tables, whatever it is there, irrespective of default one. Apart from this one, whatever you have, all those will be Hive Meta Store only. Inside that one, what are all are there are databases and tables. Means in community version, it is showing like this, but in Azure Databricks, actually, it will not show you like this. It will be written as Hive only, Hive Metastore only. Okay. So you need to be comfortable with that particular terms also. Okay. So see here also, it is saying employee and Hive Meta Store samples. They are also giving the same things. And now with stream where type is not null. Let me count it. How many we have? Just counting the number of records, how many we have, so that it will reduce the size of the data so that we can see. Every time you see something, you could see job number 252 and view the stage one. Okay. Hmm. See, here also the DAG visualization is same. Scanning the CSV file again, undoing the things. So I didn't decrease actually, right? Okay. Okay. We'll do one thing. Maybe it is having more data with respect to this one. We'll do one thing. Let's not focus on the size of the data. But what I will do means uh, I will count with respect to the previous title, maybe. Okay. Maybe for each title, how many IDs are there distant? We shall see now. Okay. Select this. Yes. This is with respect to previous title, correct? It's right. Okay. Okay. I didn't read group by clause. That's right. Group by previous. You could identify the difference. See, it is more than 30 seconds, and now we are seeing this one. Let me go to compute and show you few things what it is happening here when it is running. Go to the Spark UI. Okay. So completed. Okay. Active one job we have. Na? So when you see the event timeline here, you could see, the green one is the one which is the status is running. Okay. If something has failed, it will show as red. Since these all are completed, it is showing as completed here. Okay. And the time span, see, uh, these are very narrow lines you could see. But here, when you see, this is a little bit wide, right? So based on the data which you are dealing and the filtering conditions which you are applying, everything comes into the picture when you are actually working. Okay. So here, see, this is the one active job. This is the one which is the active job currently running, and all the completed were in below one. So the job ID here it is 254, correct? And submitted duration and tasks. Everything you could see here, right? We'll also do one thing. Let me click on this one, on the green one. If I click on the green one, what it will show us? Let's see. Okay, so it has given us the DAG visualization. So since it is only one CSV file which we are reading, it has taken that one. And here the transformations have been applied, and then it has given the, if you click on the particular thing, then only it is showing you what are all happened inside this one. Okay, so see, this is still in running stage, right? So that is the reason why till here it is green and rest all it is yellow. So when you see the completed one, everything will be in see shuffle right time. So the yellow is the one which is shuffle right time. Executor computing time. The green is a executor computing time. When I show hover on this one, it is saying task 6, attempt 0, status is success. So this is what it is showing us. And also launch time, when it has been launched, scheduler delay, task deserialization time, shuffle read time, executor computing time, shuffle write time, result serialization, getting result, everything. This is task 0. This is task 5. So for each job, we have n number of stages, and in each stage you have many tasks. So that is what here you could see actually. Yep. So this is getting run. I hope it is run. See, this has been completed. So for each title, how many distinct IDs are there? I could see the Vampire Chronicles. This is interesting. No? For this one, we have 41. Okay, 41 IDs who have watched this one. Okay, Nick Jonas. Okay, so many we have for each and every one. We have these many calendar. So let me show you few things on this one also. We have filtered with respect to the previous titles. Now you can think of one thing. See, whenever you see 2061699, let me copy this and let me search it in the current ID. Okay, because currently I'm watching this one. Later, that will go to previous ID and I will get a new current ID, right? Let me search. Select star from click screen. There. Current ID is equal to this. This is like a chain it will be. So I'm just anticipating that this particular ID, which is in previous, can also be in current ID. Okay. Even it may result null values also. I mean, it may not give you the thing which you are expecting also. Okay. I will be giving you assignment on this clickstring data only. So uh, just be familiar with this data set. You all are well aware on the things like see what I told you, the previous ID. I have taken this ID from previous ID. Hmm. 20982. This is the one, right? 206,169. So this is in previous ID. From here I have copied, but in the current ID, it is loaded up now. So this is what it is. But see, I got the result for current ID also. Okay, means before the one which I have showed you, this has been completed. Means before you have seen this loaded up now, you have also seen this pitchfork or other some empty Google links or something. The person who has done might have done this. Okay. So this is what how you can actually analyze the data in real time. Okay. Now I will show you one more thing. Till now, whatever you have seen in that one, there is a DAG visualizer and it has shown only taking the data from only one source, right? Now I will show you how the DAG works when you are working with the two different sources. Okay. So for that one, I will do one thing. Let me separate the things. Okay. See, Miss International Queen. Okay. I'll take this and Cape Town. Okay. I'll take these two. Let me do one thing. Do you know about CTE? Anyone in the class? Could you please tell me what do we mean by CTE?
Common
Right. Good. It is common table expression. So I'm utilizing that one now, and I'm just creating two sources only. Just for your reference, I'm creating this one. Okay. With CP as, let me write something. Select star from click stream where is title is equal to this. Okay. So whatever the data we have for this particular one, it will be come into one city, and the other one has city to select star from click stream. Cape Town, right? Cape Town. Let me add one more filter also. And the type is equal to link. What it will do means all the data for this particular wherever the title is Miss International Queen and the type is link, all the data will be in first city, and in second city the data for which the previous title is equals to Cape Town and type is equal to link, for this one it will be in second one. So see, I have two now. This is one. I'm considering like this is one data set. Okay. This is the another data set. Now that we are having two data sets, let me do one thing. Uh, Let me, what I can do on this one. Actually, to join these things also, I have nothing. What columns we have? We have previous ID, current ID, and previous title and current title, right? So it is very hard to identify who have watched Miss International Queen and also this one. It is hard. I don't think it will work now. Instead, I'll use N. Okay. N are some values I got here, but let me check based on N value. Select star from city I'm writing. C. Inner join CT2 as C2. C dot equals to C2 dot N. Okay. Let me in, let's see if this works or not. what it is doing, added, removed, completed, active, failed. Okay. So only one job is running here. Let it run. Okay. The one which is running, we could see. This has been completed. The one which we are going to see now. Okay. So the n values which are common in both the data set means for Miss International Queen and for Cape Town, the n values which are common in both the data set, I have taken those, but I have taken only the values of the left table. Select star from only left table I have taken now. So I got only that one. So in 13 rows, which are 28 and 26, 49 and 11. These are common in both the cases. Okay. I don't have anything. Uh, Actually, I can either check on previous ID or current ID, but I don't think it will work because it is a huge data set and it may not work. Okay. So this is the second one. I have taken a star, right? So it has given me the first table till here, and here it is the second table, that is Cape Town. Both of them I got it side by side. If you want, you can take like whatever are required, you can take those only. Select only C dot N comma C dot previous title comma C2 dot previous title C dot. I'm just checking on these three only. Let's see. Sorry, I'm about to show you one thing here. The DAG visualizer will generally change now because it is taking the data from two data sets. Na? That's right. That's what I want to actually show you. After this example, we shall close this and we will be going to the DB utils. Okay. Till now, whatever we have discussed everything from the point of this one, like SQL one. What we have discussed, creating and manipulating the things and all of them, right? 1 minute. See, let me open it in a new tab. See, so first what it has done, it has taken one data set and this is the another data set. It has shuffled and exchanged, and then it has been taken as one source, and this particular one has been taken as the another source, this one as one and this particular one as one. So with these two data sets, this has been uh, completed, like taking from two different data sources, processing the data, and then so you could see it clearly now, right? And also task deserialization time is more and executor computing time is more, scheduler delay. So since until the first job get completed, the second stage, sorry, first stage gets completed, the second stage will not get initiated. Na? That's why it has taken some time for each and every task. So this is what I want to show you how these how you can track. This is not the failure case, okay? So this is how it is based on what you have written here, based on whatever you are going to write here, based upon that one that DHE has been created. So that is all. Let's go to the next topic, okay, today. So whatever we have discussed till now is in Spark SQL, how to create a database in Hive Metastore, creating the tables, deleting the database, deleting the tables, and altering the data, filtering the data, altering the data. And also we have discussed about today um, filtering conditions, joining conditions, aggregate functions, window functions. We have discussed till now, right? We have also discussed how to take the data from CSV file, TSV file, TSV, which we have discussed today. TSV means tab separated values. So how we can read it and use it, we have discussed. And also whenever you have the data in DBFS and you want to utilize the data with respect to the relational databases, we have discussed, right? We how we have done that when we have created a temporary view. We have created a temporary view and we have utilized all the data and we have queried like that. So this is all we have discussed till now, right? So let me go to the next topic, that is DB utils. Okay. See, DB utils, before going to DB utils, let me go to the sorry, it has been stopped. So see, here we have created a Azure Databricks through our Microsoft Azure portal. I have created this one. So now that I have created this one, um, so whenever I create something, see, firstly we need a resource group. There is a hierarchy, okay. Firstly, you need a subscription. Second, you need a resource group. And then inside that one, you have many resources. This is how it will be. Subscription, resource group, and resources. Okay, resources can be like Databricks for now. Okay, Databricks. factory. If you have many resources inside each data bricks, okay. See, it will be like inside the subscription. Firstly, you need a subscription to work on something. When once you have a subscription, then you can create a resource group, and inside the resource group, you can create n number of resources. What how much you want, you can create those many. Means, hmm, in general real time, you will be having like one subscription is based on dev subscription. Means one subscription for dev, one is for production. You will be having three environments total: development workspace, UAT, user acceptance testing workspace, and third is production one. Okay. So in subscription, for each and every workspace, you will be having one subscription. And inside that one, you will be having resource group. You will either have like that, or inside one subscription only, you will be having three resource groups. One is for dev, UAT, and production, and all the resources inside them. The nomenclature will be like dev underscore something like that you will be creating. Okay. So whenever you create a database in real time, you also need to create a see. I have not created this one, but whenever you create this particular Databricks in Azure, definitely it one storage account will get created associated with that particular one. Okay. So this is associated with Azure Databricks. Okay. What I want to show you now is inside this one, you could see containers, file shares, queues, tables, all these. Na? So I'm showing you the containers. Okay. See, whatever I do, uh, I have created this Azure Databricks workspace on this date. That might be the reason why these are also like this. Okay. Since you are working in this particular community version, I cannot show few things here. But whenever you work on Azure Databricks itself, all the logs, whatever you have done, everything will be here, and all the things will be here. Okay. And also, I want to show you one more thing. Whenever this is a storage account, na, I'll show you by creating one more. I will not create, but I will show you. Okay. So whenever you want to create a new storage account, here you could see subscription as free trial, resource group. I have created this, that's why it has taken this. Storage, sure, data. Training contain only lowercase it is saying. Okay. Standard or premium. And if you go to next now, see here, blob and data lake gen 2 endpoints are processing by default. Okay, 1 minute. These are all the options you need to check before you go to before you create anything. Okay, tags are also mandatory. And in which location you want to keep it also, it will ask you. Okay. See, Azure files enable large file shares. This has been disabled because it is in free trial subscription. Few things are not there to show you, but that's fine. For now, what is required, I hope it is already there. Then no need to show you this one. Okay. So let me go to the details. So dbutils is a module from which you can module in the sense you could say it a library. Okay. So dbutils have few things through which you can utilize them. Utilities, Databricks utilities. Dbutils means Databricks utilities. Utilizing this particular thing, you could do many things inside this one. Let me show you one after the other what we have in dbutils. Okay. So dbutils, everything in small letters. See, this is the intelligence which we have. So dbutils dot. If I show you dbutils dot help. Uh, See, whenever you don't know something in dbutils, na, just write dbutils dot help. It will give you all the things, whatever it is there inside that one. Okay. So in dbutils module, see, this module provides you various utilities for the users to interact with the rest of Databricks. So in this module, we have credentials, data, FS, jobs, library, meta, notebook, preview, secrets, features. So all these are inside the dbutils module. Whenever you require something, each and everything, whatever it is here, it will be used for you in real time based on the purpose. Means someone might be working on data science project maybe in future. So to in order to get it see here utilities for understanding and interacting with the data sets. Okay, so what it will do means in this particular data, whatever the functions you have, all those are related to the one through which you can understand. Means let's go inside it and check it. Okay. Credentials, data, FS means file system. Okay. Jobs, library, meta, notebook. Definitely, you will be having one question, at least one question in your interview on this particular DB hotels one. Okay. Firstly, if from interview point of view, you need to be ready with all the complete SQL, whatever you have learned in your college, it is mandatory. Okay, you need to be good at SQL. And secondly, whatever I have discussed in classes, try to memorize the things. Okay, before you go to interview, check all the notebooks. When I say all the notebooks, I usually give only one example for each and everything, right? So that it will be easy for you, like a cheat sheet. Okay. So inside the debutants, you have these many. So we will be going to each one of that one today now. Okay. Let me first show you with this one, data. Debutants dot data dot help. It will give you what are all the functions available inside the data. Okay. Dividends data provides the utilities for understanding and interpreting data sets. This module is currently in preview and may be unstable. See, whenever they say this is in preview, this cannot be utilized in production. That's what they want to tell us. Okay. So currently they are saying this module is currently in preview only. Many of them are still in review. So for now, what are all required and what can be utilized, we will be seeing. Okay. So here in this one, you have summarized one. So in this one, summarize what it has given data frame as an object and one Boolean value on this one. Correct. So let me show you how you can utilize this one. Okay. In the beginning, we have created one data frame, right? Employee DS. Let me utilize the same thing here. Okay. dbutils dot data dot And see, before going to that one, whenever you want to understand more about any function inside this data or any other, you can just try the help of summarize. Is okay. Hmm. This has given you what do we mean by summarize in DB utils. So two parameters it has discussed, and it is also discussed about the return values. Okay, so let me show you what is the use of this particular one. Summarize a Spark data frame and visualize the statistics to get the quick insights. Means it will give you the summary of the data frame, and also it will give you the statistics, visualization of the statistics. So let me quickly show you. dbutils dot data dot summarize of empdf. Okay, let me show you what it will give you. In the employee date, let me display of empdf, how it is actually there, and how what we could see. I will show you. Okay. Employee ID, employee name, manager ID, department ID, gender, and salary. So these are all the columns we have, and this is the data. So now let's see. In the features, you have four integer values and two string values. So strings are employee name and gender. These two are the string values they are referring. And integer values are employee ID, manager ID, department ID, and salary. So clear now that numeric features and categorical features. So numeric four we have now. So employee ID, manager ID, department salary. This is not the one which I considered. This is the one which this has been considered. Okay. So in employee ID, the count is 7. Missing. Zero values are missing here. And mean of all this is 4. See, STD means standard deviation. People from data science will definitely understand what it is, the standard deviation or not. Okay. So let's not go in depth of all those, what is standard deviation. Those are all just functions in data science and normal, which you will be learning in your college. Okay, or in real time projects, you'll get to know. Zeros, percentage is zero, minimum value, median value, max value. And the data type which it has considered is big enough. And here, if you see, if I scroll to the right side, see here, what values we have and at what level it is there. We have values from 1 to 7, I believe, continuously. So this is how they have given us. And let me go to the left side. So similarly, along with employee ID, manager ID also 7, and minimum value, median, max, everything, department ID, salary. So see, for department ID, we have values for 10, 20, and 40, 50, correct? So in the visualization, you could see the same thing. 10, before 15 it is 10, before 25 it is 20. Okay, 40 and 50. So this is where these values are scattered. Okay. And similarly, the salary 4,000 before 4,000. This is 3,000. Okay. When you hover on this one, it will show you the values also. Okay. From where to where it is getting uh, mapped. It is showing. Okay. So this is 3,000 to 3,400, 3,800 to 4,200, like that. So how many are at how many are at 3,000? Here it is showing. How many are at 3,800 to 4,200? In that range, how many are there? All those values you would see here. Okay. So this is the graphical representation. It is giving you the statistical thing, like for each and every column which you have used, and upon the data you have, it is giving you the things. Okay, so here now the count, missing values, unique values, and see from top it is Joe frequency of top, average length also it has given for string values, and here in x-axis it has taken all the names, and in gender also male and female. So male and female, how many are there are with respect to y-axis. So this is how it is. So we have also created one data frame per click stream, right? So let me show you that one also. dbutils dot data dot summarize of clickstream, df underscore clickstream, I believe. It will take some time because we have huge data. Huh? So till now you have learned about from the topics wise. If I tell you evaluation of the Spark and differences between Hadoop, MapReduce, and Spark, you have learned, and you have learned about TD, data frames, and Spark SQL. So I have discussed all the things. What you can do inside the workspace means inside the workspace, you can write the queries for all these. Now that I'm showing you few things, how you can play with the data which you have now. Okay. So I have already showed you what, explain you what is DAG, and whenever one particular job is getting executed, how it has been divided, and for each particular thing, how it is getting executed, we have seen, and we have seen all those things in Spark UI, right? So we have seen all of them. So we are using this particular thing, DF clickstream, since it is a huge data. See how much time it is taking generally. In general, it happens when you deal with the big data. Okay. And one more thing is, the cluster which I have created is like a driver node only. I mean, it is not a multi-node. It is a single node, which is a driver node. So it is taking some time. But whenever someone asks you questions on the topics which we have discussed till now, you should be able to answer them. At least now you need to practice few things. at least before you come to the class, just spend at least half an hour to 45 minutes and revise all the things. Till now, we are in session 9. Means you need to revise all the 8 notebooks and you need to come to the class. Then it will be easy for you going forward because every day you will revise. So when you revise it every day, your memorizing power will be increased and it will be easy for you. See, all these are categorical features. It is saying count, so previous ID, current ID, n value, previous title, and current title. All of them. Type also. Okay. So here, if you see, the count is 14.5 million. See, to get the count, what we have done in general, we have done select count of star for each of them, right? So, but here, if you see how many previous ID values are there, how many current ID values are there, and all are very easy enough to you, right? To understand. And unique values, how many unique values are there also it has displayed to you, and what are the top values, and average length also it has given. And here if you see the data, how it is flowing, you could see, right? So this is how it is particularly, this is summarized particular thing is will be used majorly in data science projects. Okay. Now, we have discussed about summarize, correct? So, uh, we have discussed about data, right? Now, let me go to the FS one. FS, which you already know in previous dbutils.fs. Okay, dbutils.fs dot help of. You might, sorry, dbutils, na? So in dbutils.fs, fs means file system. You can quickly identify ls, right? Ls means list. dbutils.fs.ls of we have given root directory. What it has given us, it has given us all the files inside each folder, which till what you want, it has given you all the files. So this is the one which we have discussed. List the contents of the directory. We have already discussed this one in details. Now that we are in this one, we can learn about CP, head, mkdirs, mv, put, and rm. Okay, and here see it is divided into two parts. One is mount and other is fs utils, file system utils, and other is mount. Mount is nothing but uh, in real time. What you can do with this means you have data inside a storage account. Okay, I have showed you, right? This is the storage account. Inside the storage account, inside the containers, here I have these folders, right? Let me go to root. Okay. Jobs. Actually, I don't have data to show you, but let's say these all are folders. Inside each folder, you have many folders, and each folder is having so many files like CSV, TSV, text, Parquet, whatever it is, you have all. Okay, so uh, you need to take the data from that storage account. Okay, see this DBFS which you are seeing here. this DBFS, okay? This particular one inside the file store, you have these many, okay? See, how you have created the tables here. You have uploaded the data manually for our convenience, and you have created few um, like writing the data to any files. We have seen that one. But in general, what you need to understand here means it is not possible to keep all the data manually uploading it here, right? So in real time, what we will do, the data will be actually in the storage accounts or any other things. It will be data lake or delta lake or whatever it is, okay? But you need to work on that particular data in Databricks. So is that really do you think is that really possible? No, correct. Means you cannot download everything from storage account and upload it manually. It is a big headache and it is not a right way to do also. But in that case, what you can do means you can mount the data. Means mounting the data means you are taking the data from this storage account and you're just mounting, means keeping the data inside the Databricks file system, so that what it will do, whatever the data you are referring here, it will get referred to the storage account data. Means you are creating a bridge between the storage account and the data, storage account data and the Databricks. Okay, so uh, it is a bridge. To create a bridge, you need this particular function called mount. Okay, this particular function is helpful. Everything what we are discussing now, we will be discussing it, how you can do it in a real time, like how you can actually mount the data, how you can refresh the mounts and unmount. Unmount means sometimes the path has been changed from one path to another path. Now the data is coming from another path. At that time, what you will do, you will unmount the current one and you will again mount to the new path. So that one, update mounts, everything you will be seeing it in now further sessions. Okay, don't worry on that one. And for now, in file system utils, here you have CP. CP means copy. It will copy the data from one particular location to another location. Okay, head. Head means you will read all the data, whatever it is inside that particular file. Okay, LS means list. MKDIRS means make directories. Means you can create a new directory also through this one. Directory in the sense, what I mean is here in the catalog, you have file store. Right? You have file store. Inside the file store, you have these many, right? So these many folders. If you want a new one, you can create through here also. MKDIRS. Okay, move. Move means moving the data from one particular location to another location. Put means it will override the data which is already there in a particular file, existing file. Okay, it will do like that one. RM means removing the data. So uh, everything what I have told you now, we will be discussing it in a further session. Okay. Since it is 9:57, if I start now, I cannot close it. That's why. Okay. But yeah, you will be getting one question on utils also, data utils also, initializing the Spark session, initializing the Spark context. And for why do we initialize the Spark context? In order to create a RDDs. So major points you need to think, okay? RDDs are at ground level data. Means you are, when you want to really know the very ground level of the data, how it is getting partitioned, everything. you will get to know on RDDs. Then you will utilize the Spark context. Just these things, initializing the Spark session and how to create RDD, how to create data frames. These things just revise every day. Write it means practice it every day. Initialize those things every day, each and every day. Okay, so that you will not get forget on any of them. Okay, all these things we will be discussing tomorrow. Okay, try to join as soon as possible so that we cannot waste our starting 10 minutes. Okay, but take your dinner also. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sir. We can stop the recording today. Okay. Sir, we'll stop the recording soon. Okay. Thank you all. Good night.